Ladies and gentlemen, first let me thank you all for coming this evening. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate the retirement of a man very dear to me. He spent most of his life helping others promote themselves. His work went on unnoticed for the most part. He asked no monetary compensation or glorious accolades of his friends, merely their friendship, their gratitude, and perhaps the prospect of a cold beer at the end of a hard week. Tom's past is not an action-packed story or that of an adventure seeker. He grew up quiet, graduated high school, and moved on to join the Navy. While in the Navy, he traveled his fair share, finding himself in such places as Guam or Iceland or even Sicily. His career brought him to Pensacola, Florida, where he found the woman of his dreams and the woman that would follow him around the planet for the rest of his life, my mother, Kathy. His career in the Navy was filled with promise, and he capitalized on his efforts and his self-confidence. He ascended to the rank of senior chief. While he was in the Navy, he helped his subordinates as well as his friends promote their careers any way that he possibly could. He retired after 20 years of the Navy, and although he was offered the position of Master Chief, he realized his place was at home with his family and not on the seven seas. With his career in the Navy behind him, Tom looked for another career where he could excel. He sought employment with the civil service, working at the Navy Aviation Depot in Pensacola, Florida. While here, he made many friends, helping most advance their careers while continuing to climb the ladder of his own chosen career field. After 17 years, Tom retired from civil service. He moved on to Palm Coast, Florida, where he went back to school. My brother and I were astonished, to say the least. We asked, "Why ever would you go back to school?" His response was simple: "I'm bored and it'll help me pay for my golf fees." After further explaining to us both that he was going back to school to learn to work on golf course equipment maintenance, we finally got the big picture. My father is now retiring for the third time in his life. I'm sure hoping there's not a fourth. It is with this retirement that I'm finally able to toast his life and his accomplishments. I'm able to look him and say, "Thank you for all that you've done for me and the entire family." I'm sure over the years that life has strained your faith and tested your resolve. The years that I have spent with you as an adult has taught me to smile when life kicks me and learn to laugh at myself. Life is full of mistakes, and how you deal with it makes you the person you are, he would say. Oftentimes, while chatting with my friends and others that speak of their parents, I am reminded on just how great I had it growing up as a kid. My dad was a big believer in character building exercises. On more than one occasion, my brother and I would find ourselves in a 6-foot hole or waist deep in mud. When we would ask, "Why are we doing this?" he would simply say, "It builds character, boy." It is without further delay, folks, that I am proudly ask you to give the man of the hour a warm welcome and a big round of applause. Please welcome my father and my friend, Thomas Smillie.